Start a little recap. You all, storm hunters, after Funnel Mania, y'all got a drink. John had a realization that, it's not just about being strong in terms of muscles. Everybody has their own strengths. And had a good night of drinking, good night of discussing. Felix then had a dream, out-of-body experience, where he was able to go throughout the world, but the world was weird. He was able to pass through certain materials. There were tons of stars in the sky. Still people walking around. But namely, he could also see the moon, which was odd because you all have not been able to see the moon for some reason. Sulan seems to be a little upset with you right now. Then you all went to talk to Professor Guydron, telling him about the shock, possibly using light blue Talker's crystals, which three of y'all have seen on Baku's Peak. And then you all went to the Kahar Temple to use some pathways through the magma of Sumia to get to Gatch's lair, the back of Gatch's lair, as it seemed like his torture chamber is above, or part of it is above, a pit of magma. Very unfortunate for this Gatch fella. But you all shot through it. You all took about 4 hours, took the safe route. Discovered some lava creatures along the way. But you have made it to the torture chamber of Gatch. Currently, Turlon, John, and Vita, you all are still within the pool, where you are underneath a bunch of hanging cages that are connected to pulleys in the ceiling. And you have been told by Kahar that as soon as you leave, the magma pool, you are not going to be able to be protected from its fire. So, best to find a way out of this without getting right back into the lava. But Felix was able to transform into a bat, fluttered up, and was able to peer over the 20-foot tall cliff face that you all are kind of submerged within in this cavern, seeing a number of pretty awful sights. Felix, currently, where we begin, is right next to a body that seems to be torn open in the middle with its guts hanging out. Seems to be picked clean of some of its organs. Within a cage, there are these Iron Maidens are the name of them? I can't remember. These torture chambers that are lined up against the wall. Some kind of gurneys, these stone tables where there appears to be a body across the room. A large bonfire, devices that stretch people, various tools, and this room is filled with blood. And I'll say, as we begin this session, Felix, as you're fluttering up, are you trying to be stealthy as a bat?
Yes, while also, I'm trying to be stealthy while also looking like a natural bat. I don't want to look like too purposeful.
Then give me
walking a fine line here.
A deception check or a stealth check, one or the other. One or the other.
Let me see.
Other.
Is deception or what?
Or stealth.
Or stealth? I'm gonna do stealth.
Stats.
Holy moly!
Oh, goddamn.
A bat like him?
You've never seen a bat more natural.
I've never seen the bat at all.
Almost
exactly.
Like Batman himself, you are able to stick to the shadows that are cast by this large fire, and don't seem to be noticed by any of the figures that are within the cage, which one of them, this one in particular, did receive a message from Vita, and seems to be a little bit more alert than the others, but still remaining quiet. But you are fluttering around. What would you like to do as you flutter? See?
First I want to just kind of fly around here and use my echolocation to try to see if there's anybody like hiding or any secret passages.
Lovely. Give me a perception check, and we'll make it public. Why not?
Dude, yes.
Why the hell not? Why shouldn't we?
the frick not? Why the frick not?
Damn.
No, we're rolling good. We're rolling good.
Damn, these
Count
feelings
by
are
one
down.
every
Yeah,
roll.
counting down.
We're rolling good.
We got like 8 good rolls left, I guess. Okay.
As you are flying around, you do not. The only figures, or any amount of kind of shape to a body is the figure along the table, along the back wall, and the figure in the cage. You do not see anyone hiding. In terms of secret passages, you kind of. There are some areas in the upper cavern that appear to kind of be small little caves that only go for a good 20-30 feet, and then they kind of dead end. It just seems to be natural, little vents almost, but don't seem to go any further. The biggest exit that you can see as you're flying around is off to the, just based off this orientation, the east. Seems to go on for, even if you go into it a little bit, seems to go for a good 50 feet, kind of curving and winding. It doesn't seem to end anywhere just yet, but you probably don't want to go too deep into it, but it seems to keep going for quite a while. But
Okay.
with that perception check, with your echolocation, you do get above the figure that is on the table to the north. And something you notice that kind of catches you off guard is, even with your echolocation, you can't exactly see it, but you can see the shape of it. The shape of this body is humanoid, but there are parts of it that are elongated almost. The parts of it are, for instance, its left hand appears to be furrier and has claws almost, whereas the other hand is more of a humanoid hand. You see that half of its face, its ears have kind of pointed even higher, almost like a wolf's ears, and half of its face is kind of disjointed, almost like the bones have popped out. But and its teeth have been sharpened, but it's only half of the face. The other half appears to be just leaning back in agony, and it doesn't appear like this creature is living. It is not moving, and it's very much not breathing. But that's what you can pick up based off your perception check.
Okay. Is there... I would like to fly over here to where the chain connects with the roof. So.
Okay. You see, there's a pulley that's probably about like 9 inches in diameter that the chain is wrapped around and is going down. So the chain kind of connects at an angle down to this like crank that is attached a good 15 feet past the edge.
How is the pulley like attached?
It seems to be bolted into the ceiling almost like.
Fuck.
It seems to. There are 2 bolts to either side that are with the pulley that appear to be just straight up chunked right into the ceiling.
Do you guys think... I think this is a good use of Shapestone.
Of what?
Of Shapestone, a spell.
Can you drop the spell in chat?
Fuck, I might not be... This... I might be thinking of the 5e version. It might be 5e. Oh, this is much worse than I thought. It's not ranged. Damn it. Okay.
It's a shame Pathfinder is balanced.
Yeah.
What is it you want to do with Shapestone?
Okay, so the idea is I want to use Shapestone to like remove the pulley connected to the ceiling to drop the cage down. Would I be able to... Would I know whether or not I could do that, Steven, using that spell? Would you allow it or not?
Can you cast spells through your wild shape?
Oh my god, right, it's touch. Never mind.
Land on that bitch.
No.
Yeah, bad idea.
Oh, terrible idea.
If you did want to lower it, there is a crank that it is attached to. It seems to be designed to lower.
Okay.
Straight up cranking it.
How much
Professor
can a
got
bat
drone moment.
crank?
True.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I will instead just fly back. Transform. Back into my normal self. And then, lower this cage down.
Okay. I will say, as you transform and you start to begin to move the pulley, it's not too hard, like it kind of has some give to it, but as it starts to move, it begins to make this, squeaking sound that it's very evident that these are almost rusted old chains as it's kind of moving around slowly. Do you want to continue, or are you trying not to make sound? It's decently loud. It's not like ear-piercingly loud, but you can imagine these are large chains that are holding lots of metal, so it's kind of creaking quite a bit.
I don't have anything prepared that would deafen this. Fuck.
Get snatched, man.
It could be fine. Who knows?
Are there any that aren't rusty?
Make a perception check.
I go and check them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not that worried about it.
I am. That's not great. Oh,
There we go.
I will say that they all look decently rusted. One that you were moving doesn't seem to, but as you're kind of moving around and checking up, I will say that the person that Vita kind of messaged is now fully almost like standing up and is just staring at you, dead silent. And as this figure, you can see that she's almost hunched over again, just covered in cuts across her body, and her eyes are just staring at you wide as she kind of moves in the cage. It kind of moves back and forth and creaks as she is staring at you, moving, but she's being dead silent. It doesn't appear like she is reaching out to you.
I do this, and I give her a thumbs up, and I continue back. To here, and then I'm just gonna try to lower it really fast.
Okay.
Minimize the amount of time that noise is being made.
Yeah, just real quickly, just down.
Yeah.
Perfect, Steven. Perfect.
Yeah, thank you. Across the whole cavern, this
Toontown chain.
Exactly, this creaking sound as it has to be lowered a good 20 feet. And as you can see, just as a small detail, Felix, as you're lowering it, there is still quite a more chain, even when it touches the lava. So it almost seems like it is designed to continue to go down further. If
I'm
needed.
sure it is.
I hate this guy. I do hate this guy.
But the cage has lowered to the ground. I'll say with this, all the rest of you kind of see the other figures that are hanging in the cages above start to get up and look over as well. And you can start to hear some sounds of some voices, very whispered and kind of parched, from the kind of the furthest way, kind of not yell out to you, but almost gasps. And they say, they kind of yell out a little bit, just, what? Hey, get us out of here! Get us out of here!
I'm gonna turn to you guys and I'm gonna say, let me take care of keeping them quiet. That sounds ominous, but I'm not. I'm just gonna tell them to be quiet. I'm gonna use my mirror to teleport here, inside this cage.
Okay.
Anyone in there?
There's no one in this cage. This is an empty cage.
All right.
Wait, I can just message them. Oh,
I'm thinking, Vita, personally speaking, that a real person talking to them instead of a disembodied voice in their head when they've been tortured for presumably months is a big advantage. So I'm going to keep doing this. I am going to I presume he's gonna raise it once we're in here. So once we're even, I'm gonna teleport to this one.
Well,
And then I'm
I'll
basically
say-
just gonna
I'll
hop
say-
as far as I can.
I'll say, Vita and John, what are you doing? You see Turlon teleport within the cage.
I'm also to call out what I'm doing.
I'm just
we just
kind of blowing bubbles in the lava right now. I'm just kind of
we
looking
just
around,
stay here.
waiting for the all clear.
Okay.
Is
Did
there any?
Furlon tell me to not message before jumping?
We told you last session to stop
Yeah.
messaging people because it would
That's right,
freak them
okay.
out.
Can
Then yeah, I guess we just
Can you
what?
message Felix and see if we're good to go up there? Or
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Send out a feeler.
Let's see.
Hey Felix, what's the
I-
vibe?
You'll need to be you'll need to be able to jump or swing and attach yourself to the wall, something like that. These cages aren't designed to get you back up here.
Got it.
is there any
We're
like sort
fucked.
of climb?
But sorry, wait, let me try to understand. So yeah, I know that the cage can't go.
Oh,
like,
Turlon can make it up with the mirror,
Well,
I think.
I'm so the
if I
cage
raise them
can't.
up.
So you could, you can raise it. Yes, I let me double check that. I think if I'm on this square, I think Steven, I don't know if it because the edge of this cage is in this square, and then there is ground on this square, so I can just barely teleport. So I can do it.
Is there some sort of like climbing path up the side of the wall there?
It's a pretty rocky face. You'd have to do a check for it,
Oh.
but it's somewhat.
Wait,
but as soon as you
this
leave the
is
lava,
stupid.
if you fall, that could be
Yeah.
bad news.
We're fucked.
I have a stupid idea.
Guess we're stuck in the lava forever.
If
Okay,
you
if I
guys have
interject, we're-
something like a rope or a chain or just a strong piece of cloth, if we raise you to the top, you can just kind of put that on the chain and like zip line down.
Can I So I just want to interject. We are at the very least in every situation going to get us all holding onto this cage and raising it up to normal height, right? That's going to happen in literally
at
every
least
scenario.
at least one at a time. Yeah.
Can we do that at least for me? Because I am worried in character about these guys starting to panic and get louder. So I'm gonna go tell them all to shut up as quietly as I can by teleporting around. So I want to do that now.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay,
figure we would just lower the cage, then we would just grab on.
Not up
and
to
then-
me.
We're
We're in the lava,
okay.
man. Let's just swing up, I guess.
Then I'm gonna Steven,
Zipline, like
presumably
Craig said.
we raise up. I'm gonna go ahead and Mir to teleport in here with this person.
Okay.
I'm going to put my hand up to my mouth and say, "This is a human."
What you see in front of you appears to be almost a half orc, but it's kind of difficult to see because they are incredibly gaunt. This appears to be feminine and looking at you with incredibly frightened eyes.
Got it. I'm gonna say, "Shh." I'm gonna put my hand up, "Shh," and say, "We're going to try to get you out of here. But what I need you to do for us is to stay as quiet as you can, not a sound. If anyone knows we're here, this could all go bad." And then I stop talking and I shush.
She is just back up against the wall, like her arms around the back, and she's just staring at you. She's not nodding or responding, but just trying to be as frozen as possible.
I'm gonna nod at her, and then I'm also gonna whisper under my breath, "Are there guards here often?"
Give me a diplomacy check.
Sure thing.
Stairs at the base of the cliff, anywhere along its edge.
29.
Give me a perception check, John. With your
Just gonna
29,
swim up and
you see she shakes her head, and in a incredibly whispered, like almost she has no voice from who knows what has happened to her vocal cords, but she says, it's just catch.
I'm going to say thank you. And then I'm pretty sure I've checked all the distances here. I think for every one of these, I can make an argument from one square to another that has square on it. So if you agree, Steven, I'm going to go and just repeat this to every person, just kind of zipping in and out around them, and make whatever. I don't need to roleplay all of those. I'll make whatever checks you want me to make.
Yeah, I'll say give me another diplomacy check. The DC will be easier. This is just kind of for the rest of the floor.
Yeah. And I am just telling them all, be quiet. We're going to help you. Be quiet.
You see,
22.
you see that the one that Vita had messaged, the next person that you get to, appears to be a half-elf of some kind. Again, it's difficult to kind of tell based off of just how malnourished and just almost cut up. There's bruises across their body. They appear to be, their faces are swollen at some points. The person that you see here, she doesn't appear to have a tongue, and so she is not able to respond to you. The other ones are a little bit more talkative, I'll say, asking for you to, get them out of here, and they feel assured that you're there. They're more bewildered by however the fuck you've gotten here, basically, from the lava, right? And are teleporting around. So there's some shock factor there. But they all listen to you.
Awesome. I will teleport all the way back to this one and wait with everyone while they figure out how they're going to get across and communicate what's happened to them. I am going to mirror across eventually, but I am waiting until you guys are okay, just so that I can try to help if necessary.
John, with your perception check, you don't see any clear staircases or anything. There are some portions of it kind of near the middle of the chamber that are more sloped upwards, still 80 degrees, right, from instead of 90 degrees, but it could be a little bit easier to climb up from the middle rather than from the edges.
Lift us in lava.
That's not a bad idea. Is it a sheer rock face, or is there is it volcanic rock where it's porous and there's kind of
There's certainly a lot of handholds. It's not like glass. It's not like sheer. It's just like a cavern, and it seems like this has kind of been carved out by the lava over time.
Okay. Lava hands, you want to try that?
I mean, we haven't left yet, so we're still in his blessing because we're not burning to death.
Mhm.
So let me just ask he'll raise us up a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe get to the cage, Flo's cage.
Yep. Dive back under there.
You dive back under, and you're trying to reach out to Kahar.
Yeah.
Give me a religion check.
How devout are you really?
Steven's smiling. Steven's smiling.
He didn't leave us that quickly, did he? He wanted to make sure we got out of the lava.
You're moderately religious.
I'm a moderate.
Yeah.
Right down the middle. I'll say
Both
that
sides are stupid.
you reach out and you hear you don't hear anything, and then you come back up, and I'll say that you hear a voice within your ear, and it looks like it's Ori right next to you, has kind of crawled onto your shoulder, and he says, "Master, I can't sense Kahar right now. I don't know if he left or something. I don't know why he's not here right now. I don't know if we could talk to him."
Okay, Ori. Can you raise us?
You're muted, by the way, Alex.
I have an idea.
What is it?
I have the shrink spell. Now I can only target one person. So, I want to target... The idea is I target Vita, I raise, and then he climbs onto John or whatever, and then John is raised up with the cage, and then John, holding the tiny Vita, leaps
Are we
from the
missing
cage.
something fundamental here? There's really no way we
There's
can
gotta be
lower
a
these cages.
well, I was gonna say there's gotta be a
Yes,
mechanic.
hold on, that's what I've said. Yes, we can lower the cages. I actively
Well, I
did
know we
that.
can lower them, but can
The
we bring
issue
them
is
in
getting from
towards
the
the cliff
cage to the
face?
cliff.
I think we probably are
There's
overthinking
no-
the 15
he
foot
just,
gap
like-
a little bit.
What does Gatch do then? Does he just like try to throw them in the cage like a basketball just from the
Like,
side?
I don't want to waste
I-
one of your spells on us
I'm
being
think-
stupid.
I'm thinking the shrink idea is good, but also I don't see the benefit over just rope zip lining over the
I don't. I
horizontal
feel like I could
bar.
climb just fine.
Then do it.
And
Go for a climb.
you know,
Honestly, frankly, the
I don't
easier
have
solution is
ways
if John feels very comfortable about getting across and Vita doesn't. How small does shrink him?
The target shrinks to become tiny in size.
That's fine. I'll just shove him in one of my pockets and teleport across real quick.
There's
If
no
John-
hook or
if-
something over there.
If John can do the jump,
Is,
I really
yeah,
think
is,
I really
is
think
there
we're
a hook or
overthinking it.
something, Steven?
I trust John. John's the good.
Is there a regular way to
There,
do this?
there doesn't appear to be a way to
Fuck
get the
this guy.
cages back. Who knows how Gatch gets these people in these cages, but it doesn't seem to be.
It's
your
probably some
normal
magic
ways.
bullshit. He's terrible. He
Okay,
would
so
not,
I'll
he
mess
would
you
not
with
take these
Felix.
people back in.
All right, just lower it and then bring us up, and then we'll figure it out.
Okay. I did.
Okay.
The cage is already down there again.
Or like,
Lower
bring
it
us up
down.
at least.
And then I bring him back
so
up.
y'all are holding on to the cage.
Yeah.
Okay. Then start bringing it up. I'll say you're able to get up and stand on the edge of the cage, so I'm not going to say there's a need of a strength check, but it does seem to be a little bit more precarious because there are two people on this cage. But they're on the outside, of course.
we're fucked.
Okay. Now what? You're gonna shrink us, or should we?
Okay, I raise. Okay.
If we're shrinking, am I putting him in my pocket or are we?
Wait, am I gonna fall? Where am I gonna shrink from? My center of mass or my feet?
Oh my god, I don't know.
Valid question.
That's a valid question.
seen this
Give me an Arcana check, Felix or Arcana.
Felix is getting ready to cast a spell on Vita and messages him. Wait! I'm gonna shrink. He's like hand up.
What's his fucking name? Alden.
28.
It will shrink where your feet are, is what you presume. You've used this before, or you've
It's
seen
where-
it being
okay.
used before.
You're
What did
sure?
we-
Standing.
What if
So that's like kind of a problem if you're just hanging on to the cage, right? Or can we
Yeah.
open the door and get in? Because I
Well,
feel
no,
like
because I'm standing on the edge, then I'll just shrink and I can walk in the cage.
also that's true, but could you just try this? I think the zip lining idea, if you guys have the right stuff for it, would be very good.
I got some
If you
rope.
have like the item for it.
Saw some rope from Funnel Mania.
Okay.
I'm gonna like. All right, just wait. Just hang on tight.
I also
actually wait. Sorry.
voice.
Can I use my traveler's any tool
Oh,
to make
boy.
a carabiner clip sort
Oh,
of element to just like attach it onto the bar for a little more sturdiness?
I think it makes sense.
Like lock it.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out what looks to be this just like ash rod capped with steel. I'm going to kind of just slap it like a slap bracelet onto this bar, and then you see it's gonna kind of lock in suddenly and become like a sturdy iron chain essentially. And I'm going to go ahead and just slide it along the horizontal bar to you guys.
Okay.
Well, this is like at an angle. It is at like 45 degrees. Oh,
I slide it hard. You know, no, that's fucking stupid. I teleport over. I put it on the cage. I
This cage
teleport
is
back.
shaking like shit.
Yeah. Oh, it's teleporting.
So now the bar is on the ground, pending this roll.
Okay, give me an athletics check, John, to get
Okay.
across.
And this is using the rope slid into the clip, yeah?
Yeah, I imagine the
Cool.
most convenient way about going about it.
Yeah,
That
you're
was a
good.
1. That'd be really
32 is
funny.
fine. You're good. I was hoping for a 1, but it works out.
Yeah, same.
Why would you hope for that?
That'd be
Oh,
really
That's just
funny.
There'd be a lot of shit that has to happen.
Just see John like just fall into the lava.
Then Vita, you are hanging onto the edge of the cage right now. John has shimmied across.
I'm gonna throw back the thing as hard as I possibly
Doesn't one of you
can.
have like a magic hand?
No.
No.
Damn it.
No. You could try and
You
climb
can also
too,
just
Vita,
make
if you want.
Ori. You could just have Ori crawl down and then grab the carabiner and then slide it up.
Oh yeah.
The
You
rope.
could absolutely do that.
Like, give me it.
Okay.
I'll get it. Ori or whatever.
Ori climbs on over,
Yeah.
grabs it, climbs back to you, Vita. Give me an athletics check if this is what you're doing.
Here we go.
You got this. Ooh.
I'll say that at one point, Vita, you're kind of halfway across to here, and you start to feel like you're slipping a little bit. But you're able to, you look down, and you see just the pit of lava that's a good 40 feet below you at this point because of the angle that you're at. And you have a choice to make. You can either try to grab back onto the chain, or you can see the edge is right there. It's only like 5 feet away. If you kind of swing yourself right, you could get there. It's either going to be a reflex save or an acrobatics check.
Fuck, I'm swinging.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Fuck, I'm swinging.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful.
Oh,
Okay.
Yo!
Oh, through almost
Ooh.
impressive acrobatics, almost akin to
Yeah.
something
Almost
you've
impressive.
seen
ah.
at Melandril's Marvelous Madhouse. Vita,
True.
draw inspiration and swing all of a sudden, and 3-point land right on the edge. In front.
Yeah.
And you can almost hear
Faithful.
off in the distance from the lava, hear some claps, some golf claps.
One of the prisoners goes, you hear like whispers, wow.
Wow. Holy shit.
Like, yeah, there's just like a murmurs of like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
I can't
that
believe
was-
you did
was-
that.
That was impressive. But
That,
anyway,
that was crazy.
you
When are
all
going to Carnival?
have made it out of the lava.
Awesome. I'm gonna pick up a stone and just throw it in and see what happens. And it burns up, I imagine.
Yeah, it kind of ploops in. It starts to stand on the surface, sizzling away, and then as it slowly descends in, you can
We
see
should-
the edges of it
we should-
burning away.
We should bait and throw Gatch into this.
Yeah,
Sure.
that would not be bad.
That's a plan, dude.
Seems easy.
All
You
right.
see all the people in the cages are just staring at you all, being silent, but
So
they're just staring.
we have a question. So we have to figure something out, and I'm gonna be saying this in hushed tones. What do we do about these people? I told them all to be quiet, and I think they're going to listen. But I'd imagine we wait until we have defeated Gatch to let them out, because I don't see a way to get them out safely right now.
Unless they can help us kill guys, I feel like we should just leave them
I
here.
find it unlikely. They were all so gaunt and weak. And I kind of I take a more severe look. One of them had no tongue.
Can I?
Weird.
I know we've already established it, but I want to do just one more clean check and see if there's any way to bring the cages back over to the cliff face.
Sure, give me a perception check. Go for it.
How the
Or-
fuck does he
Oh
do
no,
it?
John, give me a labor check. These are some chains.
Oh, the laborer.
This is
The
mechanical.
laborer.
Love it. It seems like there are no ways to hook back the chains, but as you are kind of glancing around, it appears like the tops of the cages that you're seeing, there seems to be this circle part that's maybe about 2 inches wide, and it appears to be 2 different bars that maybe could be separated, so they may be able to be opened from the top. So in some way or fashion, these people got in through the tops of the cages.
Not good.
Okay.
Not good. Well, yeah, I think we have to leave them for
Want to
now.
build a bridge or something.
Hmm.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll
well.
cross that bridge when we get to it.
John and I see what this place is looking like.
Yes,
From
you all now look back and you see this blood-filled room. You see this body that is gutted in a cage nearby. You see a large bonfire. You see the figure that is laying on a table in the distance. And you see kind of a tunnel that appears to continue on in the distance. But this is a large cavern, so even every step appears to kind of have this slight echoing, even as you're being quiet.
It's kind of serious.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is no joke.
We'll just tell
To look
him
at the blood.
we'll be back after we kill Gatch.
All right.
No, just
All right.
just have Vita. Now that they know who we are, now we can have Vita message them.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm just gonna message one.
I'm gonna try to make sure when whoever they're in view of, whoever he messages, I am just in view with Vita when he does that. So it's clear that like he is with me, the person who was already there to comfort them, make sure to tell them everything's gonna be okay.
She's got no tongue. She can't make any noise.
I still do what I do.
The hell?
What are you hitting?
Who is he attacking?
Fuck is
Isn't that
happening?
dead body?
Well, as you walk
Just in
up,
case.
I don't.
where do you, okay,
I
you don't
don't want
okay.
to see that.
Okay, you could.
What if that was Gatch? You killed him instantly.
You could. You never know.
He's sleeping.
What do you say in your message, Vita?
Hello. We'll save you at later. Can you tell us how to kill Gatch? Weaknesses.
You see the figure again. It looks incredibly weak. It is just staring at you. Kind of look far back, but you can see there's this. You see their eyes kind of furl a little bit as they're looking at you, almost being able to tell that you were speaking to them through their mind, and they respond in their head. What would they say that Gatch's weaknesses?
At your night.
He just can't handle himself around cranbread, man. He just freaks out.
It's shrinking candies.
Shrinking candy certainly couldn't hurt.
He loves to gamble.
Honestly, this might be a candidate for force feeding shrinking candies and throwing in lava.
I'm thinking that could be an ideal way to murder Gatch.
Yeah, that's
Stomping
any
on him,
enemy.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Use it against him. But you
He tries.
responds, looks at you and says, I'm really trying to think after everything these people say. Give me a diplomacy check. How about that?
How about that?
You now have to make the check with -1.
You hear from within your head. I don't know if he could be defeated. He's alone. That's all I know. He doesn't have anyone down here. So just overwhelm him.
I'll try the
guess.
others. Yeah,
That's good news.
Not really helpful.
So you're not going to relay what they just said, which is extremely helpful information?
He's just by himself. There's no weakness or anything.
Well, that's good that he's by himself. We don't need to worry about anyone else. Well,
Yeah.
let's just move on and take a careful walk through these caves until we find him.
Yup.
Oh yeah.
What's he doing all this stuff for? What is it just?
What do you think?
We'll find out when we talk to him.
He's just not a good guy.
All right.
I mean, knowing a lot of the people who work in, and I kind of like pause for a good couple seconds, like eyeing my like the place on my arm where the cuts are, and like looking around. Knowing the people in my previous line of work, some people are just sadistic. They get off on it, so to speak.
Wow.
I suspect he is like them. I mean, there's no benefit to you financially doing something like this. He's not fulfilling a contract. There seems to be no other explanation besides the fact that he just likes doing it. I'm just gonna kind of shake my arm, shrug, and
Got it.
walk towards the rest of the cave.
So yeah, as you all continue down this little, bit of cavern, I'll say Felix, with your passive perception, you notice this First, you were kind of winding through this hallways, and the whole time you can only hear like the burbling of the lava, the kind of the crackling of the fire. That kind of goes behind you as you kind of wind through this cavern through, as there are the blood and blood kind of lessens and lessens as you enter, as you walk through this small little cave. What you notice is the sound kind of coming up ahead. You start to hear just the ever so faint noises of nature, of the outdoors, distant for sure, but your keen ears have heard it for many a time. It seems like somehow, even in this dark cave, you are nearing the outdoors.
And we're still...
Yeah.
And it still feels like we're deep underground.
Small cave.
Yeah, based off of this magma, it appears like it's an odd feeling, to be sure. You've only walked a good 200 feet, and now you're just faintly hearing the sound of the outdoors.
I'd like to try to find where that noise, what passage that noise is coming from, and just see if I can peek into it, not just fully walk right into it.
As this passage continues, you are able to kind of turn the corner. At one point, you can see just ever so faintly the light, which, the light has kind of gotten quite dim around these areas. You may even need to light a torch, if not, just kind of follow it. As the light gets a little bit dimmer as you kind of turn around a corner, and you peek around, and you can see that the cave actually opens up, and there is a small wooden bridge that appears to go across a gap of maybe a good 20-30 feet that continues on into a cave on the other side, and it is daylight out. You see that in this wooden bridge, looking down, the sun is shining down onto it, and it appears like there is some kind of cavern that you are about to cross that is open to the sky above.
Jeez. And is this the only way forward, or is this just
it's
a
been a
branching
straight
path?
shot this whole time.
Okay. So I upon seeing that, I'll confirm with the rest of the group, and it's we're good to continue.
Yeah, let's take that bridge one. Let's take that bridge one at a time. I don't trust old bridges over big ravines.
Good idea. So
if Peak has taught me anything.
So I'll go first, since I think I was leading.
Mm-hmm. As you begin to cross the bridge, Felix, as you're going through, you look up and you see you are probably about a good 400 or 500 feet below the surface, and you can see above you. You are near the bottom of the ravine, of a very large ravine that is within the ground. Think of it almost like you're in the bottom of a ravine in Minecraft, right? It's almost, you look up and you can just see the walls on either side kind of slowly expanding out. You see lots of things. One, above the bridge, or below the bridge, I should say, there's probably only a good 50 feet before it kind of reaches the bottom, where just these two sheer faces of stone meet at a point below. You can see that the cave continues on and kind of curves off across the way from where this just single lane bridge is. But as you look up, you see across the walls, it just seems like nature. You can see the sky above you. There's some clouds in the sky. You're certainly somewhere within the Tilby Forest. You can kind of see the distinctive leaves and trees off to the edges. But something that frightens you is probably a good 100 feet above you all. Or above you, Felix. You see in one of the wall faces, there appears to be another wooden pathway, and there appears to be two people walking alongside it. A good hundreds of feet above you, or about 100 feet above you. Not able to see you per se, it's just kind of off to the edge. But it seems like there is more to this ravine than just where you all are now.
Okay. I will, on the bridge, I'll, quickly turn around at everyone waiting at the start, and I'll put a finger to my lips and, point up, and then continue on.
Okay. I'll say no acrobatics checks needed in terms of crossing this bridge. It's sturdy enough, but as you all begin to cross it as well, you look up and see this ravine, and you can see there is, if you look back against the other wall of the ravine, you can see that there are some other wooden platforms that are kind of against the edge of the ravine, and maybe another bridge that kind of crosses a wider gap, much more than this one. So it seems like there are layers to this ravine. And the thought enters all of your minds. You were able to get into the back door of Gatch's lair. There may have been many more layers to get to Gatch through other people, it seems like, if you had not come in through this back way.
When we get to the other side, I will look to you guys. They said that Gatch is always in there alone, but it must be the case that this is a larger lair of his, and only he comes down here. It might behoove us to wait for him to come to us and make sure that he's alone. We could even rig this bridge to break.
We
Just wait for him to cross. Let
Well,
him
he's
fall
not
to
going
his
to.
death.
I mean, 50 feet. 50 feet's not going to kill him. I guess unless he lands on his head, but.
That's up to you guys. I'm just ready to fight him. I don't really know what happens before
Well, we
that.
don't know much
How
about
long
him.
we'd
We
be
should be
waiting
careful.
for. I'd like to keep exploring up ahead, but yeah, if we reach a point where we'd be interacting with other people, it might just be worth waiting till he comes down here.
Yeah, we don't want this fight to go long.
It won't.
It'll be a short episode.
Hey, well,
It'll be a short episode. You all continue further, kind of turning around a corner from this open ravine. As you turn the corner, you now have, there's this path, or this tunnel that is continuing. This tunnel that's a good 15, 20 feet wide, kind of circular almost. It seems natural, it doesn't seem to be carved out. But along the wall now, you see a good 20-foot wide, indented into it, metal square door. It almost looks like a large vault door. There's a large kind of circular apparatus on the front of it that appears to be a way to open it. And it is currently closed, but it is a massive door. And the cave continues on further past this door, but you just suddenly see a huge closed metal vault door.
Can I put my ear up to it and see if I hear anything on the other side?
Yeah, give me a perception check for me.
I imagine through the giant metal door in my helmet, I'll probably hear plenty of stuff.
Mm-hmm. You never know.
opening this thing could really give us away, couldn't it?
Okay.
You do not hear anything in particular, but what you do feel as your ear is kind of against the metal, you feel vibrations. There's weird pulsing almost, and as you kind of get your head back from it, you can almost begin to feel it in your feet, just ever so faintly, almost pulsing
Is
every
it like
second or two.
Yeah.
In this
it's a
very steady
rhythm.
Yeah, it's the steady, very slow, almost heartbeat, just pulse.
That sounds
you feel it.
mechanical, or at least biomechanical.
John, you okay?
You guys don't feel that?
You want me to shock it? Is that what you're saying? I can shock it.
No.
I don't think we should
feel
do
that rhythm,
anything to that
that
door
beat?
just yet.
Can I? How would I go about trying to understand the rhythm John's talking about?
Feel it in the ground. It's vibrations. Here, put your head up against the door.
I'll do that.
I'll say as
Sure,
you
I'll
do
do
it, and just with the guidance of John kind of leading with the rhythm, you can feel there's just this faint thrum. And as John kind of mentions mechanicalness, it feels like that. It feels like there is a thrumming of some kind of machine. It doesn't necessarily have to be, made of metal. It could be, as John stated, something living. But there is something that has a pattern to it, and it is beyond this door.
Do we dare and look?
Yeah, I mean, is it locked?
How much noise would it make if we opened it?
I super duper don't want to open the breathing door. I
Just
gotta
use
be
like a
honest with
finger to see if the handle's locked. Because you can tell.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll
you.
just.
There can't be anything good on the other side of that door.
Get a little
I'm
jostle.
shaking as hard as I can and
As
screaming.
far as I fucking can, just to see if it's locked or not. Yeah.
No, just like a little feel. You can tell if it's locked or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
This 5 foot wide, almost looking like a captain's wheel looking thing
Jeez.
on the center of this door. You go to move it just a slight amount, and it does start to move, almost like a few inches. Doesn't seem to
Okay, we can probably open this if we want.
move away.
Let's
What?
let's
Does it make
discuss
a
whether or not that's a good thing.
noise? Why don't we continue down the hallway and see what's going on down there?
Let's see if we can figure it out first.
And
Yeah.
if there's
Okay.
nothing else,
Alright.
we can come back here.
Yeah.
And I'll
I
lead.
agree.
Uh,
Anything to delay opening this door.
Dude,
that's
that
a-
is going to be the heart of the living fortress Gatch has constructed. You don't get. I've
No.
seen this episode.
And if we
I've seen
build
this
it-
episode of Adventure Time.
Yep,
right?
I was gonna say if we Lemon John.
Lemon.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, I don't like catch.
You all continue down the hallway a little bit more, getting
Catch
deeper.
bad room.
Once again, perhaps even doing a torch at some point, because you are you are far enough away from the ravine that the diffusion of light is no longer coming through, and it's difficult to see. But
I have the light cantrip.
Oh yeah, well there you go. You're
Huge.
easily able to get a little bit of light.
And I want to, because I can't, I guess, change the brightness on it. I'll just have it floating at the back of the group so that
And I
Gotcha.
the barest amount of
as
light
well.
reaches up front. Just
We
hit
can
I
do
try
two Vita.
the illuminate cantrip, which lights all non-magical sources.
Do you have the illuminate cantrip?
Do
Perhaps
You
could
don't
have checked this
well,
before
you
You
using
don't
don't.
have
it.
the
You don't
illuminate
have it. You
cantrip.
don't have it prepared. You do have the spell, but it's not prepared.
Oh fuck! Wait. Damn it! I was planning for this dark cave. Okay,
Look
well,
over my shoulder and just
I
see
think
if
I
you
have it,
feeling
and then
with
I
your
guess
hands.
nothing happens
Yep.
because I forgot to drag it.
Yeah.
I got this.
I got this.
Oh, wait.
As you
Never
all
mind.
continue down towards the end of the cave, you turn this corner and you can see that there's a much larger chamber suddenly in front of you. And you can see, again, similarly to the very first chamber that you went, you can see a large bonfire is illuminating most of this room. As we are going to activate this scene. You all can't see anything just yet. I'm now ready.
Let's go, let's
Bedroom.
go.
Let me get you all in
He's
here.
sleeping in here.
Honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe.
We should have gone the metal door.
Oh my God, Craig's in the room.
As you all enter this larger chamber, you can see that there are
Shit puddle in the bottom left.
there are bookshelves you can see to the right that are illuminated, and there are hundreds, if not thousands, of books that are on it, poured out in front of it, piled in front of it, of various ages and sizes. You can see that in the back corner there appears to be a large pile of what looks to be leaves and branches, but a lot of them are covered in almost this green ooze, something that you all have seen on previous adventures with things to do with Gatch. It appears to have this green glow to it, as there is some tables that are next to a large bonfire that is currently still burning, with some tables that also have books on it. As you all, this appears, you can only guess from based off of Gatch's description of being kind of this humanoid wolf beast-like creature. This may be his den. He does not appear to be here right now.
You guys want to look around while I stand guard? The
Or
entrance.
let me just go to the front and keep pulsing out detect magic as we step closer and closer, just in case.
Yeah, I appreciate
That one I do have.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to go anywhere near any fucked up magic in here, frankly.
It's a 30-foot emanation, so I'll have to keep
Yes.
pulsing it.
As you are pulsing it going forward, you do sense some faint magical essences in some of the books, just deep within the piles in front of the
Magic books.
shelves. You can see that some are on the table as well, but there are two that, and also I'll say there's a slight emanation from the bonfire. It appears to be a magical fire of some sort. But there is two large sources. One is from the nest of Gatch, his bed almost. All of the green goo appears to have this very strong detect magic. And I'll say there's a similar essence coming from a very large opened book that is sitting on the table that is near the bonfire. This one in particular that you all can see. This
I'm gonna go look at it.
This detect magic that you're feeling, this essence, Vita, is very similar to when you have previously used this spell on James, very long time ago. When seeing James,
Oh, did I do
you
that?
used detect magic using a magic eye that you had.
That's right.
Sense a very strong magical essence from him. Very similar signature. It's quite alien in that way.
There's some sort of James book over here.
As
Look
he
at
walks forward, I'm gonna put my hand in front of him, and I'm just going to quickly scan for traps.
Give me that perception check.
Wouldn't it? Isn't it
Oh.
but isn't it thievery when you're looking to like look for traps in this game? I don't know. I'm
Great
asking.
question.
I don't know.
I don't know. It ultimately doesn't matter because they're. I guess looked at it, they're the same for me. But
There you go.
I'll roll it. I'll roll one of them, and we can figure it out later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You are looking around where in specific, just across the whole room?
Well, I'm looking specifically around where the book is. I'm like
Mhm.
a little sussed out by the big fancy magic book of secrets just sprayed out on the floor. So I'm mostly looking for like any tripwire or possibly any pressure plates near the book or under the book. I mean, I know I can't really see completely under the book, but really just kind of scanning around the book before I remove my hand and bless me to walk forward.
I will say that as you're looking around, you do see on this large book, one, as you approach the book, well, first I'll talk about the traps. There does appear to be, underneath the book, there's kind of the stone platform that you're not entirely sure if it's trapped, but it's certainly reminiscent of, Indiana Jones. If you lift this book up, something might happen. Kind of contraption. But what more, you see that, but what more stands out to all of you is this book, both pages are fully written in Alkasan text.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I will put my hand
can I
out to
read this?
the. I'll leave my hand out, and I'll just say, "Be careful with that book. It looks like there's some sort of pressure plate under it. Might be
I
nothing.
won't touch it.
Might be something. Yeah, don't touch it.
Can
I
you read
can
this?
I can't read it, but I can translate one sentence from it with. I tap the tattoo. So I'll pick up, roll the dice, pick a sentence,
Okay.
translate it.
Give me a
See what's going on.
D100.
Yeah, sure. I'd love to do that, Mr. GM.
One.
Yeah, like, whatever,
one,
man.
one.
Sure.
I'm rooting for a 35.
Oh, damn.
94 is pretty good. 94 is pretty good.
My
What
God
you get-
damn.
I suspected this would happen.
The preparer.
The planner.
What you see, I'll put it in the notes chat.
Yippee!
Let me see, which sentence do I want with a 94?
Give me a good one.
The end.
I prefer the sentence where it says "How to beat guy with magic green goo aura." Can I get that sentence, ideally?
Well, if you get that sentence, that's just like the lead up to it. We don't get the actual sentence. Right
It's a
after,
sentence where, here's how
which
you
tells
beat the
us,
guy with
here's
gears.
how you beat him. Semicolon.
Yeah.
Next
That's
sentence is
it.
how you beat him.
How to beat
like-
Gash by Devin Sully. Number 1.
For all the YouTube viewers, any name referenced just now is in no relation to the
Yeah, all 5 of them.
any of us, to be clear.
Exactly. It could random name. So it's a friend of mine.
This dude I know.
Even Stooley, man. Cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta Sumia is typing. Loving that.
Where's the sentence?
Patience, Vita.
It's impromptu.
Patience, boy.
He's improvising. He didn't expect us to translate it.
No, I'm deciding something in the middle.
He's deciding whether or not Gatch comes in and goes, "What the heck are you guys doing here?"
That'd be awesome if Gat sounded like that.
Gatch sounds like Chris Chan. What the
Yeah.
heck is going on?
God.
Christian was convicted in a Charlottesville courthouse when I was at UVA. My friends and I thought about going to visit it.
Trial of the
That's
century.
Right.
You'd be put in the wiki though, so monkey's paw.
So what you all see,
Oh,
the
man,
sentence that you
fuck
get
you.
is augmenting the essence of a creature can be done with submerging. And that's all you get.
Bro, he's dunking people in lava to
I'll
fuck
say-
with them.
I'll say, oh, I forgot you can't read the whole thing. Let me try. I'll just cast translate on myself
Oh my god.
so I can read the meaning of a single language for an hour.
Okay.
We can kill him in like an hour, right?
Why do we need
Probably.
to kill him in an hour? What is that? Do you need to know the language to kill him?
Well, I just want to come back and read more of this shit, but I feel like we
Mm.
gotta kill him first.
We can probably spare an hour, but again, you're also
He could be
probably only
dunking
going to
people
get
for all we know right now. He could
You're
be
gonna get-
dunking them.
you're only going to get 2 pages worth because we're not touching that book. I don't want that
That's
book to
true.
be flipped unless one of
Yeah,
you
I'm just
fuckers
scanning
has
with
Mage
my eyes.
and can move pages. Otherwise, I don't want to move that book.
I'll say, as you're reading it, Vita, having the first time casting the spell, you can see your vision of this book. Symbols, like almost the characters start to move around into something that you can perceive and read. But even then, as you're reading it, it's almost like, words and letters begin to kind of shift as you're reading it. It's difficult to read. You have to really focus on just a single sentence as you're trying to read it. So it's not like, you just scan a page. It's taking quite a considerable amount of mental effort to read this text, because this is, as you all have learned, like, it's a language, sure, but there's something innate about this language that is ancient and has some magic associated with it. But as you're reading it, the gist that you get of this page, I won't send it all. Maybe that'll be a later little treat in like art or something for the full translation of these pages. But the gist of what you get is you can what you learn is that the light green Tulkrus crystals, it is put in writing here, is the light green crystals are kind of the essence of living creatures and the altering of various creature features and traits and abilities, so both in the physical sense, but it mentions by name, for instance, creatures' ability to fly. You are able to augment through these light green Tulkrus crystals, which are mentioned by name within this book. You are able to augment a creature in order to have whatever traits that you would like. And it goes on to list out, you can make creatures fly, grow wings, and the part that you had read, or that you had translated, Turlon, what it reads is augmenting the essence of a creature can be done with submerging the creature within a liquid form of this Talker's crystal for a length of time. And so it appears that this page that it's currently open to. Now, this book, I will also mention, it's a large book, and it probably has a good 100, 200 pages. It's quite a thick book, and so because of that, who knows what the rest of it is, but the one that it's currently open on is augmenting creatures, traits, abilities, DNA, basically. I mean, like, you all, I don't know if DNA is in Sumia. I'm not going to decide that right now, but essentially that trait, that magical essence of Sumia, being able to alter a creature's DNA, can seem to be done with these crystals. And so this is almost confirming, of course, with this altercation page, that Gatch is using light green Talker's crystals in some kind of augmentation of creatures.
And I'll relay to the group. By the way, this book feels exactly like Chained, so we should just follow up on that once we get out of here.
And what does that mean?
It's just
Chained
sort
feel
of.
like.
It's just when I detect magic, it's this really weird, unique one. Nothing else feels like it. I thought it was just person to person, but this book feels exactly like Chained, so it sounds like that.
All right.
Okay, that is pretty strange. Good.
It's
Yeah.
good
Thanks
to
for
think
letting us
about.
know.
Good to know.
I don't know about good to think about, but
In all honesty, I
You
suppose
should.
that makes sense in the grand scheme of things, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
I don't know if there's
Um,
anything else in here for us to look at. I'm
Is
worried
there
about
anything
there
else?
being more traps.
yeah, is there any other traps, or are we free to investigate the rest of the room?
I'll scan again, and I'll do a quick scan through afar from these bookshelves and maybe near the campfire
Give
or the
me,
bonfire. Sorry.
give me a thievery check for me.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Sure.
Like,
Why the
whatever,
hell not?
man.
24. If you even care, man.
These just seem like
you're-
normal bookshelves, but it is an absurd amount of books. I don't think I've done it justice in terms of within Foundry, but there are books strewn around, and they are of various ages, different titles, and also just even looking through them, you can see some of them are in languages, not like ancient languages, it's like script that you recognize, but just languages that you can't read, and they're in a whole bunch of different languages. So for whatever reason, these are not just all in Common or all in Elvish or something. They're across languages and across a vast number of topics, but most of them seemingly to do with nature. And I'll say, Felix, just with your passive perception as you're just looking through, you do notice a good number of titles that are druidic in nature, but druidic in the sense that almost witch doctory, right? Voodoo, kind of this weird connection to nature. Yeah, exactly. Connection to nature that's not through spells or through deities or anything through that, but just really getting to the essence of the life of plants and animals within forests and nature.
All right. Are
I've been
these
standing guard. Have I heard anything?
And I will say I don't see any traps on the rest of the bookshelves.
Yes.
okay?
Give me a perception check, John.
I don't hear shit, man.
You don't hear anything, but I'll say as people are kind of looking through and you can hear conversing behind you, you do hear, or you do feel kind of this large vibration in your feet for just, a good second or so, and then it kind of subsides. Just the faintest earthquake almost within your feet for just a moment.
What's going on down there?
What's going
Alright,
down?
I'll
Down
mention that. But
there? Okay. Is there anything else you would like to look at in specific for storm hunters? But it seems like this is a dead end in terms of this pathway or this cave entrance.
I do want to also. I'm curious about the magic books, just like in the pile.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly magic books.
I'll
I
say,
could,
point 'em
like, fish one of those out.
yeah, as you kind of fish them out, one, these appear to be, I'll say, just the Sumia equivalent of spell tomes. I haven't really exactly described it, but I'm just thinking Skyrim, you know? Like, it's basically just these scrolls and or books that contain information about how to do a spell or a ritual. And it seems like the one that you have grabbed is to conjure a small little woodland being.
Oh well, I already know that. Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
I already know that.
Interesting.
I think. Pretty sure. Yes, I do. Okay. All right. Well, do we want to try to open the vault door?
Yeah.
See what that is.
the only
I'm
one
not
other
sure
way.
I'm not sure want is the word that I would describe, but it seems
Well, I
the
think
only
we
option
should.
if we're not going to wait.
We can
I
have
think it's
John
probably
open
the
it.
only option.
I'd
we
like
need
at
to-
least to know what's in there before we
We need
just
to be
like set.
careful and prepared for when we open, just in case there's something that immediately jumps out at us. We just have to be
I'm
prepared.
ready.
I'll say that as you all begin to walk towards the door, you hear on your shoulder, Vita, you hear from Ori saying, "You know, Master, if you want to know what's on the other side of that door, I can burrow underneath it, maybe get in the room, and then you can look through my eyes, right?"
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Nah, you probably don't need to do that.
I
I-
mouth thank you at Ori.
Kind of forgot he was there.
Yeah, the last one died so long ago that we kind of forgot all about it.
Yeah, you're fine though. Go in there. Go dig.
Is it wrong for us to talk about how the last one died in front of this one? I don't know if that. I
Well,
look
the
at
last
Ori
one's
and
not-
look at you
yeah.
guys.
He flew away. Whatever.
Yeah, no,
Happens
he
all the
abandoned
time.
us. He didn't die.
For that.
Yeah.
Go under.
Go under. Get out. Yeah.
Get,
Go on.
Go!
Get out.
get in there.
Get out of here. Let me drag some people into it.
I love that I can literally never tell how Avita feels about Ori.
I think he knows.
A tool. Nothing more.
I will
Get out of
activate-
here!
I'll activate this scene. I think. Let me make sure. Yep, you're good. Activate this scene. Oh,
Loading the Gatch later experience.
Yeah, I was gonna say what an interesting, unique name.
The Orochimaru. 50 dead
He's
bodies.
gonna break in, 50 dead bodies in the sewer. He's gonna run out the back door. Oh, shit.
as
I'm just saying there can't be anything good on the other side of this.
as you go to the other door. Now, here's something I want to try. I kind of want to drag it through, and so only Dylan sees what the rest of the thing is, and Dylan, as Vita, has to describe what on earth this looks like.
That's good. Do you want us to go into like a private channel and then?
No, he'll just
Well,
move
I'll
my
just move only
oh.
your tokens.
That
So-
makes sense.
I'll say, Ori, you kind of
Be right
shift
back.
into Ori's eyes, something that you haven't seen, something you haven't done quite a bit. Do you go into Ori cam before the dig or after the dig?
after the dig. I think I'll get sick if I have to go through the dig.
I don't know, after going through the lava, shouldn't you be prepared?
I didn't really like it. I just
Uh,
pretended.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it. I'll say, you see little Ori, begin to, dig down beneath. And as you can see, you are standing on solid stone, but as Ori begins to dig, it looks like there's this faint glow that kind of emanates it almost as it temporarily turns into this lava-like substance. as it digs under. And after a moment, Vita, you go to use your share senses ability with your familiar, and you are able to see the other side of the room.
Oh god.
Good
Oh
luck,
my
good luck,
goodness.
Dylan. Good luck.
I'll describe for you, Dylan. These are the cages that you've seen before. You can see there's a bunch of tables kind of strewn around. You can see there's a bonfire in the back, but kind of most two things that stand out to you as you go into this cage. One, the floor is covered in both blood and also this green goo. And you can see that there are 6 tubes almost. Well, there's actually 7, but these 6 tubes that are along the edges that are filled with this glowing green liquid. That's what these indicate. This one is broken over there in the top left. And this, all the way at the end, is a massive version of one of those tubes. And you can see in the distance a figure hunched over a table, working away. You can only assume to be Gatch.
Well, I relay all that.
Oh my god, it's him.
It's really him.
Yeah, he's over there.
Should we just knock on the door and draw him out?
No.
Doesn't all this shit
No, I
power
don't
him?
think we should do that.
Can I really see him? Can I tell he looks like? How big he is?
He's a good over 100 feet away. He appears to be hunched over, still like maybe 6 feet tall. Give me a perception check from this far away. I think Ori has stats.
There's really only 2 options here, right? We wait outside or we barge in.
Ori's just plus 12, so it's a 29.
29. Perceptive Ori. What you can tell is their Gatch is currently kind of bending over a table, and you can see that there are these bones protruding out of its shoulders as he's kind of hunched over. And that is something that you also see, is that it is bones that are sticking out, but you can see this matted fur. You can see almost this green liquid across it. This being looks wet almost, but around size, hunched over, looks to be like 6 feet tall. So could very well be, if standing straight up, like 8-9 feet tall. But
It's the same green goo that burned me when I touched it in the dragon's lair, or hurt me.
yeah, it's like strewn around across the ground, so it's not like puddles like it was there before. So you likely won't have to worry about it unless the tubes spill out, But from the current state of the room.
I'll say, my opinion here, there's green shit everywhere and giant vats of green shit everywhere, and if that makes him stronger, I feel like this is probably a bad place to try and fight him, especially if we shouldn't touch it.
Agreed.
I agree. I think we can wait here. I mean, unless he decides to stay in there
Do you
days.
see any other hallways or doors in there?
No, there's nothing else in here. It's just, yeah. I mean, we can try and lure him out, maybe.
I don't see even a reason to do that. If we lure him out, he might be under suspicion that we're here. I mean, I really do think we sit back, we get ready, and when those doors open, we pounce.
It's not a bad idea. He'd be completely off guard.
I'll burrow back out. I've seen it.
Okay.
Jump
I think
guy.
I don't know about you guys. I don't know if we all did. I bought an invisibility potion. I think like the craziest epic strat could be if we all had invisibility potions to chug them as the door is opening and just like fucking ambush him out of nowhere when he's like 10, 15 feet away from the door so that he doesn't jump back in.
I don't have any of that, but I do have alcohol, so we could light him on fire if I throw it on him.
I have no invisibility potion, just vodka, man.
I could prep a Molotov.
I
did get an invisibility potion.
Yeah, I have one.
Do I have 2? Let me see if I have 2. Because if I have 2, I
You
might
won't
get.
take it.
I
No,
mean,
John.
I feel like he just had a bit of a.
Well, no, but But no, I'm
He
still
was
not gonna have
clear.
a potion. That was pretty clear. Yeah.
John can hide behind the door.
Yeah, I was just gonna hide.
Be the
I mean,
bait.
I'm gonna be so real. Yeah, I'm gonna be so real. I think legitimately, like, we wait until the door opens, pop in busies, and just like ambush him from invisibility, maybe 10, 15 feet out, and go from there. I think that could be a great start. Ideally, hopefully, have us between him and this door, so we can't fuck around in here, and then fight that way. I think that's the best plan, given what we know.
Wait, I have a question. Okay, this is really over the top for no reason. This door is situated against the wall, right? It's like deep into the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anywhere where I could like hide on the ceiling and just like kind of hang up there?
There is, I'll say that there is like a good lip, like the door is kind of based off of it. You can see the hinges, so it looks like the door would open outwards. So you could get on top of the door. Like,
Okay, how tall is it?
Top. It's a good, that part is a good like 15 feet from the ground.
15?
15. This is like a 20 by 20 foot door.
Okay. Then I want to hang on. I got this so long ago and I've just never used it because it's never been like worthwhile.
No man.
Okay.
Always
First
the
I need to
best.
read this. Oh, okay. Well, maybe yeah, I'll just use this to jump up as high as I can and then try to climb up against the wall and then get on top of it. Quick jump. And I don't need to take the initial stride or nothing, so if I success on a DC 30 athletics check to jump vertically, DC 30 is kind of crazy.
Not for a guy like John.
Not for a guy like John. Leap up 5 feet vertically. Yeah, I think you could leap up enough to be able to grab onto the edge if you succeed on this.
Okay, well, let me roll an let me roll an athletics check. I'm just gonna stand right up where underneath the lip and just jump. Okay, I might use a hero point because they're really not gonna be.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm using a hero point.
It's gotta be better than that.
Be nice if it was an @20.
There we go.
You all see John jump just from standing a good 60-inch vertical.
Oh my god.
Just straight up grab onto the edge of the top of the door of this massive door and climb up. And you're kind of sitting on this lip. Like, this is such a big door that just the door itself, like the lip that sticks out, is probably a good like foot that you can kind of just sit on up there.
Okay,
I mouth wow.
And then just give a thumbs up to the fellas below and just
Alright. One here, and then one like here, and we all just have our invisibility potions, and when the door gets opened, like when the door starts opening, chug it. And then we let him like pass us, maybe to like here, and then attack.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we should have one person whose dedicated goal is to close. If I would like to wait until the door is closed and he has moved forward to start attacking. If that does not happen, there should be one person whose job is to close the door. Like, number one goal, close that door.
I'll just jump down and close it behind him.
Got it. Okay. And that's only if he notices us or if things lash out or happen before the door gets closed itself naturally. I mean, I'm thinking actually probably he's going to see you as soon as he leaves, but it's fine. We'll see what happens.
He won't. I'll be up above him.
He
won't think to look up.
He simply will not, so.
How many times he left this door? And
I mean, he is like 8 feet tall, but let's see what happens. I'm ready for it.
Okay.
I will go here.
I'm saying I can't remember what the ceiling outside my door looks like. My part.
Yeah, I never look up. What's above me?
I'll be in the
There's a
middle.
guy up there.
Yeah, true. I could be Spider-Man at any moment.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
I never know.
Okay. How long do you all how long are you all willing to wait?
I think I would probably be willing to wait at least 12 hours before reassessing the plan.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
no,
Not
no.
12 hours.
That's not possible.
Maybe like tops.
It certainly is
1,
possible to
2,
wait 12
maybe.
hours.
Okay,
We
no,
don't
no,
have to
well,
want
like,
to,
not.
but it's certainly possible.
You
Okay,
Well,
well,
not
Turlon's
wait 12
an
hours.
assassin freak who's used to this sort of thing. The rest of us have
Yeah.
ADHD.
Yeah, if we want to do
Yeah.
less, that's fine. I'm just saying
First
12 hours is
check-in.
well within reasonable.
you all
The
have been
first
awake
check-in
for a
can't be
good.
at 12 hours.
You all have been
The
awake.
I'm saying
first
what
check-in
hour we
cannot
check
be
in.
at 12 hours.
We
1
You can
hour,
definitely
I will-
wait up to, but that's not the first
1
check-in.
hour,
If you
I
want
will
to check in earlier,
message.
that's fine.
Yeah.
You all have been
1
awake
hour.
for a
Yeah.
good 12 hours so far.
Yeah, we'll wait another hour. This
Wait
guy
an hour.
is like a freak. We don't know if he needs to actually sleep.
Yeah. I mean, he had a little den.
A little bit. I will say, throughout the first hour, John, as you're sitting on this door, you can feel the vibration of the pulse. For a good solid minute, get even stronger. Like, I'll say even Turlon, Felix, and Vita, you all begin to feel, just even though you're not near the door, you feel this pulse just every second, just this sound, or not sound, but this feeling from within the ground, from within, just this bassy vibration for a good minute or two. Do you all do anything?
So like it's getting progressively louder.
It is loud for a good solid minute. Like, not loud again. There is no sound happening, but just this vibration within.
Intense.
I'm gonna
Intense.
wave to where I saw Vita go,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna just try to spell out Ori with my hands, and then point to the door.
Okay. Go. Go, little one.
Nah.
Big.
Throw him like a lawn dart.
Now you're. one
Why
second.
I'm gonna be honest, just interjecting too. You can probably intentionally use Ori to lure him out. I mean, I prefer a clean ambush, but
I
in
know
the
there's a
event
million
12
ways we
hours
can lure him
passes-
out, but right now we said we didn't want to lure him
Yeah,
out.
I'd like to not. I'm just stating while I thought about it that's a good way if we decide to.
Okay, so you use share senses again, and what you look within, and
Uh-huh.
now what you see is Gatch is now what appears to be what you see is against one of the green kind of glass tubes, which again, these tubes are a good 10 feet in diameter, probably stretching a good 20-30 feet tall, just filled with this green liquid. What you see is that the green liquid, in line with all of the pulsing that you all have been feeling, is kind of getting brighter and then going back down, brighter and then going back down. And you can see that Gatch is on a ladder, currently holding over his shoulder some kind of humanoid figure, looking very similar in sight to one of the humanoid figures that you all saw in the torture chamber, and appears to just be at the top of the ladder, just holding onto this figure at the top of the vat, looking down within to the liquid.
Alright, guys, he's
that
gonna
just is
dunk
kinda
this
staring
lady in
at
it.
Get submerged.
He's gonna submerge this lady. Should I stop him?
No, I don't think so. Give us away, unless you want to start the fight now. In which case, draw him out.
Does everyone agree with that?
I can't
Okay.
hear anything down there, so
I have message.
because you're
I
whispering. I
don't.
assume.
I'm using message. I'm not
Point
going
of-
to whisper it.
point of
I don't
this
think
is
that's
save-
gonna help us.
Point of this is to save people.
Yes, if we're
Yeah.
going, if I agree. In out of character, in character, I don't think it's going to be advantageous and worthwhile.
Character Turlon can. I shan't say.
Okay, so I've talked to Taron. They don't want to do it. Felix, what do you
I'm
want to do?
saying, if you do want to intercede, I think it's better to just try and lure him out immediately. Like, I think that's the best way. You don't even necessarily try to get him off the ladder.
I know
Just
that.
make a
I was
disturbance.
saying, do we want to do that or not?
Yes, I want him to stop
I'm not
killing
gonna
these
let
people.
a person die.
I want him to
All
stop
right.
killing these people.
All right, I got it. Okay,
We
Ori,
can just make
start.
him. We can
Ori,
lure
start
him
digging
out.
at the door.
Those really motions.
Just tap, 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 tap on the inside.
Okay. Have Ori make a performance check. I don't even know what you're trying to.
It's
get
as
the
if Ori
attention.
got stuck inside and he's like a cat or something, like like hitting at the
He's
door,
trying
like
to-
digging at it to try and get out.
It'll make a noise. We'll see if it's enough noise.
I believe in you, Ori.
Okay. I'll say that you see through Ori's eyes after tapping for a little bit. You look back and you can see that Gatch is now the figure is looking over, kind of over the figure over his shoulder, and is looking over, but doesn't appear to be moving.
More noise. I'm gonna try again. Tap, 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 tap.
If you're not having any
Digging
effect,
around.
you might want to bang on the door.
He's looking at me. He might.
Give me another performance check. You've gotten the attention.
It's gotta be high. Come on.
You've gotten the attention.
Higher.
Higher.
Nice.
Okay.
Better. Cross the 20 threshold.
You see that Gatch begins to go down the ladder, still kind of carrying on top of his shoulder. And as he gets down to the bottom of the ladder, your vision through Ori has disappeared. You only get it for a minute.
Oh.
For every 10 minutes.
Oh shit. Okay. Well. Okay. He might be coming soon. I'm disconnected from Ori. Oh shit.
All right, everyone stands up. I mean,
Just
if
get
you can
ready,
send Ori,
guys.
if you
I
can send Ori out of here.
ready
Yeah.
on top to pounce on his back.
I'm sending a message to Ori. I'm just like,
Okay.
lead him to the door and dig out. Lead him to the door. Get him to open the door.
And I'm gonna say, everyone, get your visibility potions ready and try to let him close the door if you can, if he's going to. I'm gonna hold my visibility potion ready. Take it.
I'm doing the same.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
I'm ready to jump. I'm ready to jump down and close the doors.
I want you, Dylan, to roll a D100, but make it a blind GM roll for me.
Ori the second dies already.
Good Lord, good God.
Catch casts goop orb at Ori.
I'll say that Vita, you all are in just this tense moment, waiting for any sign of indication of anything from beyond the door. And after 30 seconds or so, Vita, you feel your connection with Ori is lost.
Oh, shit, guys! I think he died.
Sorry for your loss.
It's fine. It's fine. What do we do?
If you want him to get out, we're going to have to knock on the door.
I'll do it.
Who has the highest stealth? Might be best for me to do it.
I mean, it does. I mean, we're
Well,
gonna have an invisibility.
I'm sitting on
potion.
top of it. Can I just like slam my heel into it?
Yeah, we're invisible, right? Isn't that the?
You guys just hide, roll
Until
stealth
we-
check to hide, and then I can just like bang on it like with one of my feet.
Yeah. All right.
Felix and I locked in a you go, and John just gets his feet and starts fucking kicking the door.
So you're
I will flush up against the wall.
Wait. Would this work before we do this?
Okay.
My phase familiar, I didn't realize I got with this. The trigger is they would take damage. Would I have any sense of that to do the phase familiar ability? Or not?
Let me look at this ability.
That could change it.
Yep, this would change a little bit. What is phase familiar? I'm trying to remember where this is.
Just because I think it's a huge difference for if like Ori somehow burrows out and he just opens the door for that versus there's like a big bang on the other side and then he comes out like, what the fuck?
Where is Face Familiar?
It's at the bottom of my spells list. It's one of the ones that
Should've
came.
looked
Oh, you're
across
right.
the
It is.
speak button
It
and
is.
just
It
looked
is a
shot.
spell. It is a spell. You're right. Yeah, it specifically says that your patron recalls your familiar to the ether.
Right.
Okay, gets resistance 5 to all damage. This is heightened. +3. 9. Now I gotta roll something.
Watching the game master cursor go all around the map.
Look at all those things he has to click on.
Okay, I will say that that does change something. Vita, you feel Ori take an immense hit. Like, is on the brink of death. That's crazy. Is on the brink of death, but is still alive. Do you do anything? Do you
Okay.
message Ori at all?
Well, now he's a ghost.
We're rewinding a little bit here. So Ori just has resistance. He's not actually a ghost. He can still be hit. But just in this brief moment, you feel like Ori has been hit. Do you do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna. How fast do you think? Because that's why I would know this. How fast do you think I can do 2 messages, like in between a message and a message cantrip?
How many
Is it like
actions
fast as
is
if
it?
I'm just talking to you guys? It's 1 action.
We'll say for initiative purposes, you react to Ori being attacked. You have a turn, so you could do 2 messages.
Okay.
I will say we're on the one side of a giant steel door. You probably don't need to message us to talk and have
Are we
it
all
not
split
be
up
noticed.
and whispering like John?
We're
Could...
all within 10 feet of each other.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying we've been
There's also
whispering
a
on the
hole
other
through the
side of the
ground.
wall, a tiny Ori size. I
There
mean,
is a hole.
yeah, but we have been like talking already. I'm just saying if you want to just consider like resources wise. I mean, I know it's cantrip, but you probably don't need to do it. Like, you probably could just talk to
Okay.
us.
Maybe. Okay. I'll do 1 to Ori, and then since I know John can't hear me, I can't do anything with my 3rd action anyway. I'll do 1 to John and then whisper to the other 2. But
Okay.
the 1 to Ori would be like, yeah, dig out of there, like open the door, get him open the door, like keep it going,
Okay.
and then I'll to John and the others like, this could be it.
Okay.
Getting ready.
I'm still up against the wall with my health potion in hand, or my invisibility potion in hand.
Yeah.
Getting ready for a fucking giant elbow drop
up?
on top of him.
Okay, give me another D100 for me. Again, blind you. Okay, suddenly from appearing out of the hole with incredibly low health.
Oh my god, what a helpful spell
Minus
it was.
38. I just saw.
Thank you, Kahar. Thank you, Kahar.
Spell coming out. You see almost a little bit of a translucent looking Ori run out and runs right up to you, Vita, and kind of says to you, whispering still, but says, I don't know if he's gonna come, but he saw me and holy shit, he hit me so hard.
Shut up.
Okay,
Shut up.
You all go silent for a moment, seeing that if anything occurs. Let me see something. John, with your, I'll say Felix, based off of this map, are you like back here a little bit? Like, I know you can't see the other tokens, but you're like actually back there. Like, you're a little bit further away, right? John, with your passive perception.
Actually, I'd be like just one like back here.
Okay. Yeah. Like, I know you can't see your friend tokens, but I get it.
Yeah, okay.
I'll say John and Felix. Just on you, like, it's dead quiet, right? You've never been as quiet because you're tense and ready for this moment. You can hear just the ever so faint muttering of a voice. That's all you get. You can't hear what they're saying. but you just hear muttering. And it seems like it's from beyond the door. I mean, it's not coming from behind you, or the left or the right.
Oh, it's him. I don't have any message spell, and he can probably hear us.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put my hand up and just like mouth a hold. I will give it 10 seconds before I can say anything.
Yeah. My next thought, if he doesn't just open this, is to message Ori to go tap on the other side of the door while he's still right here, so he can
Get on out there.
We hold 10 seconds to see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 seconds, you just hear muttering. Felix and John, that's all you hear.
I'll message Ori.
Okay, is there anything distinguishable about what they're saying?
Unfortunately, no. It's like
Okay.
like this is like it's almost like your it's like your ears. It's like you're not even hearing it. It's just like you feel like you can just on the periphery of your ears.
Right.
You can barely hear muttering from beyond the door.
Do it.
Yeah,
Send Ori
I
to
want
his
Ori to
death.
catch his attention. Yeah, Ori can die, and then we can jump on him.
You send Ori back through the hole?
No, I'll just stay on this side of the door. But while he's right here at the edge, like he just chased him.
Yeah.
Tap on it on this side to try and make him open it.
Okay, Ori's tapping on the door. Wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, like
how much
10
longer?
seconds.
Another 10 seconds? You still hear
5,
muttering.
10 seconds. I don't know.
Door does not open.
What the fuck?
Just give him like another minute. He's got to mutter before he leaves. Got to mutter a spell of instant death or some shit.
Just keep altering the tapping pattern, like scratch at it, like.
Okay.
I can open it, man.
Just keep scratch.
Yeah.
Another 10 seconds go by. Just hear muttering.
Okay, I'm gonna message Felix. What the fuck do I do? He's not opening this door.
You can respond, Felix.
It's in your
I
head.
don't know.
Can Ori do anything else that can make it a little bit?
Or you can transfer to a person that looks like you. But that's about it.
I know that, but I was saving that in case things got really dire. Okay, look, if this goes on for 30 seconds with him muttering and Ori scratching furiously, I'm just gonna have Ori cough.
Okay. I will also
The iguana cough. Let's go.
say that
Because he
just to clarify, I think it still works with what you're doing, but only John and Felix know about the muttering right now. Turlon and Vita, you're not close enough or have the passive perception.
What muttering?
Okay, then shit.
You can say in your.
Oh, I sure as hell know
back.
nothing's happening, to be clear.
I'll be like, have Ori not go all the way out. See if he can see through at the bottom of it.
Okay, good idea. All right, I'll do that then.
Okay. Ori, you can't see through Ori yet. It's once per 10 minutes.
No, I can't. Yeah.
So do you just send Ori through?
Yeah, I just tell him like don't go up to where you'll get caught on the other side. But if you can see him, keep yourself under the door, like see if you can see something, and come back.
You see Ori go back into the hole. 10 seconds go by. Ori comes right back and starts skittering back towards you, Vita, and whispers to you.
God.
He's just sitting on the ground. He's muttering something. It looks like he's casting a spell.
Okay, I'll tell the other three, in order. Okay, he's casting a spell. Maybe we should just jump him. I don't know.
I'll say, John, Felix, as soon as you hear these words, the muttering stops.
Ugh. Okay. I wait.
Wait, hold on. How long?
Do I hear anything else? Do I feel anything else? Temperature change? Do I feel like wet? Do I feel dry? Do I?
Okay, I'm gonna do something unless anyone else wants to.
I sent my messages out to each of them.
I shouldn't. This would be a waste of this resource. It would be a waste of the spell.
Okay. I am going to try to take it opening. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna take my invisibility potion. I'm gonna telegraph it so everyone sees me doing it. So I'm trying to fucking click the use invisibility potion button. Jesus Christ.
If Terlan drinks it, I'm drinking mine.
I chug mine, and I'm going to immediately walk up and just start fucking opening the door.
Okay. I'll say you begin the action, or I'll say to use your
10 minutes.
third action.
Absolutely.
To
First action.
start.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start. I just start opening this door.
Gotcha. I'll say, for y'all's knowledge, it takes a solid 3 rounds to open this door. Now, I'll say if you get multiple people starting to spin it, that can be reduced. But for one person to open this door, it takes 3 rounds. But
I'm cranking it.
you start cranking it. Vita, Felix, you all are drinking your potions. John, you're on
I don't
top.
have one. I thought I had
Oh.
one. I don't have one.
Okay.
That changes things so much,
That's it.
Dylan.
Oh
Dylan.
my god.
Just
so
have
funny.
Vita didn't realize it till right now, so everything's
I
still the
love
same.
it.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying that
This is
changes
so
everything.
funny. This is so
funny, dude.
Okay.
Reach
It's
Okay.
for
actually
it.
acid resistance. Why is this green?
Hey,
I
that's
swear.
a good potion. It's a good potion too.
Shit, this is not supposed to be green.
I'll just stay in the back and see if they notice. I'll just stay up here. Actually, they won't know I'm not down there. I'm not
They won't
invisible.
know. They won't know.
How do I get the? Oh.
I'm not helping them. I'm staying in the shadows. I'll drink
Yeah,
my acid.
I'm not gonna say anything, but you can't even see it. But I look at Vita back and forth, like confused.
I love it. Okay, you use the potion of
Must
acid
be,
release.
you soon drink the acid potion. Oh, must be broken. I don't know. Yeah.
You shrug like I'm done.
I love it. Are you all helping to open the door,
Damn it.
Felix? Are you helping?
Yes, I'm helping.
Are you
Just
helping?
looking down
Vita?
at you two.
I'm not helping. No.
Okay. Then I'll say, and John, you're just waiting. You're primed and ready. You're
I'm just
continuing
looking down at him.
as we enter the kind of the second round in this quote unquote initiative of you all taking actions. The door is still opening. You all hear a voice from beyond the door, saying, "Now, how did you all get down into Gatch's lair?"
Oh.
That's all you hear.
I don't talk with this guy. I don't fuck with him. I'm opening
Mhm.
the door.
Okay. Continue to open the door. I will say that the door, at the end of these turns, for your 2 turns, the thing spins and then stops, and the door suddenly feels, while still heavy, able to be swung outwards. At this point in time, what do you all do?
Start
I
swinging.
start
Saying,
opening it. Yeah,
Okay.
pull it.
I'll say I want you all to place where you want to be, and we will begin next session with initiative.
If I can go up like 1 block. That'd be
So,
good.
I'd be right next to the door because I'd be helping.
Am I hidden where I'm at now? It's dark or no?
I made it so you can be just like kind of off to the side, but the door, I will
You should
say, is
Probably be
opening.
on the side of the door. You should probably be here, Dylan,
the
where the
door-
door is getting opened
The door is opening
Yeah.
like this. Okay.
behind it.
Okay.
Oh no, no! If it's open like that, then I'll.
No,
No,
the-
like
No,
this
the
side.
the door is blocking you if you're this way, because the door is opening
Like the hinge.
towards this way.
The hinge is
Yeah.
to the right.
If the hinge is
Oh,
to
the
the right,
hinge.
then I'm.
Oh, the
in
hinge is to the right.
spot.
Then yeah, Dylan wants to be right there.
You want to
Okay.
be behind the hinge. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I misunderstood. Agreed.
Okay, so it is opening like this, I guess.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
like it is. Let me.
I thought when you drew that line, I thought you meant that's where the door was going, not the door is swinging that way.
It's like
I follow
this.
it now.
With
The
like
door will be
the-
open
the-
like that. Yes,
the doorknob. We all get it.
understood.
Yeah, we get it. Okay.
we all
I'll
get
get
it.
Yeah,
So
we got it.
I will delete the wall, so you all can see the rest of the map. As Dylan hits.
Oh lordy,
God.
it's
but
so big in there.
As the door opens, we are going to end the session there. We'll roll initiative
Okay.
next time. And you all will get to fight Gatch. But here is what
Oh,
Yeah.
Day.
what you all see. There are these 6 tubes. The tubes were before. This back right one was, you all can still see a ladder above. You're not entirely sure what happened to that person that Gatch was carrying. But you can see behind there is a massive glass column. It's probably about 60 feet tall. A good 20 feet in diameter, just filled with this green liquid. And there seems to be like a little, almost little fountain pouring into a smaller by comparison. You know, it's still a good 4 or 5 feet in diameter of basin where there's this green liquid being poured in. But we will begin next session with that.